Ladies and gentlemen and fellow alcoholics, welcome to today's advent calendar. This is getting pretty thin. Makes me nervous I'm not going to have enough to use it. Anyways, the reason why I'm nervous is because accidentally, because of the cancellation and the additional rooms, I'm wondering if I'm not going to have enough here. But the good news is I can buy some on the road, and also I have a couple package of 10 Clorox wipes that they sell in the airport. So, I'm good. But, it's not quite soul crushing that I'm literally backtracking on places I've been yesterday. So, as I film, various places, again, I left St. Cloud this morning. Actually, and I lucked out there. Before I left was, I was able to exchange my U-Haul for the same U-Haul. So basically, I just signed for a new contract. They let me keep it. I didn't have to empty it and then load up a new one. So again, good news on that. Bad news is I still have that same U-Haul with a limiter on it, or a governor, as they call it. So I can only go 75 miles per hour. Boo-hoo. But anyways, so it's just a bit to be going over the same area, hey, I passed by that nuclear plant earlier today. Hey, those water parks, yeah, I was by them yesterday. I literally passed by about an hour or so ago the same hotel that I stayed at 2 nights ago. So the one with the snowmen in it. So this area isn't too bad. There's not much snow on the ground and stuff. Again, I'm in Illinois, so I did cross into Minnesota, from Minnesota into Wisconsin, from Wisconsin into Illinois. So, but yeah, tomorrow then I go all the way back to Dayton, kind of start somewhat from scratch. Is there an echo here? I swear I'm hearing this isn't acoustically great for recording. The other thing is not great for, I don't know why they do this. Well, I kind of have an idea why, but to me, and I always do this, you might have noticed in the last time, though again, the same hotel with the snowmen, I had this turned this way because I want to look at the TV while I'm on my computer. So I'm going to, as a matter of fact, I'll do that right now. But yeah, so that's what I'm up to, just backtracking, essentially. So, there we go. So today, and as a matter of fact, today we already know what shot I'm taking, since I decided that yesterday, or Fate did, and I told Fate, well, tomorrow. So, how about that? Now, see, the reason they don't do this, now, this room's different, but most of the rooms are a bit tighter, so it would make this pretty narrow. But since this room's ginormous, you can literally do this. Sorry, neighbor. Oh, it's okay. Anyways, yeah, so you have a bit more space here. So, but yeah. And of course, reason 2 is these guys here. All this stuff is right there. But yeah, again, I prefer this so I can actually sit and watch my TV while on my laptop doing work. Anyways, I have some work to do. I need to edit. I have a video this whole time I've been sitting on that I need to edit. It's going to be a long one. But anyways, to today's shot. By the way, since I'm here, let me toss this guy, newly charged. Let's see here. Touch. So if I just push the button once, nope, I have to hold it. Now it's alarmed. And run. That's good. There you go. All right, so that's taking off. Gonna be a while, but yeah. It's, again, this seems a bit bigger. There is a tinge of echo in my voice somewhere. That would drive me crazy if I was trying to record in here. I'd have to do the corners or something. Anyways, not like that, I'm pretty sure my neighbors don't mind me saying this. We don't mind, it's okay. They said so. So today, like I said, it was always decided that it was Honey Yukon Jack, number 3. We got that multiple times. What's funny is I should have done some pre-tape like I used to, and it's not cold yet. Anyways, everything else is cold though. The old advent calendars, where this stuff was pre-set, I would do little panning shots of the bottle and stuff. So, but since it's random, I can't do that anymore. So, anyways, yeah, it's not as cold as it should be. When I get in this room, I immediately toss that into the freezer, and really, I've only been here long enough to wipe down everything. and of course use the facilities. So, actually, that's a pretty big bed. Yeah, I haven't yet to see, because this has an old thermostat here. I've yet to see if I can do the full fan like I like to, because again, it's 26 degrees Fahrenheit here. When I left St. Cloud, it was 7 or 10, I think. Actually, it might have been 10 degrees. So it's almost double, if not triple, the temperature it was when I left this morning. So even walking outside, it wasn't too bad by comparison. It's still, 6 degrees below freezing. Again, 32 is freezing. It's 26 here. Oh, that poured weird. It's thick-ish, but not much. That's a little, well, because of the light, but it's a darker caramel. Actually, almost a honey color rather than caramel color. So yeah, again, if I haven't mentioned, since again, I kind of know what I'm doing right now, this is Yukon Jack Honey, 100 proof. Only the strong survive. Yeah, so this is 50% alcohol, 100 proof honey. So yeah, this is my third Yukon Jack shot, or third or fourth Yukon Jack shot. Again, after you take a couple of them, it's hard to remember, given that they're 100 fucking proof. But yeah, so today, like I said, just other than driving through the cold gray sky, and it's something about the cold frozen land at sunset, at that twilight, just before sunset, that looks eerie and kind of cool. Again, well, cool, not in a cold sense, but it is that also. Anyways, no, it has this weird color scheme to it, the way the white bounces off, so it's still slightly bright, but it's not. Again, it's very picturesque is one word, but I'm thinking how you usually hear that written in a lot of books described that way. That and a bunch of birds flying, but they were flying north, as far as I can tell. Just a bunch of these geese. So I assumed, since it's freaking winter already, they should be south, right? Oh, well, anyways, enough about that. That was just more random thoughts I had about, it's been a long day. You have a lot of thoughts when it's just you and the radio. So, oh, okay. You know, the last couple of Yukon Jacks, at least the cinnamon one, I remember being pleasantly smelling. This one just smells like damn whiskey. I mean, I can smell the honey, but it's drowning in the whiskey smell. So it just smells like strong ass whiskey, which scares me. Because again, the last one I had, the snake bite, the lime didn't help much. The cinnamon though, wonderful. And I did have one before that, so this must be my fourth Yukon Jack. Yeah, they say alcohol affects memory. Even worse, it affects the memory. But yeah, so this is going to be hard. Again, it's been a long day. I might get up early tomorrow because, again, I need to be in Dayton early enough to drop off some equipment, drop off the U-Haul, and then go to a hotel. And then fly out to LA for a show. As of right now, that's still happening. I can't believe that. LA, of all places, you should just cancel it. I should just fly home and be shocked like, oh, no, I didn't know. Oh, well. Nah. Anyways, here's to enjoying the view, even if you enjoyed it for the second time. Oh, only the strong survive. That was warm. Oh. I'm just gonna go cry. That was soul crushing. Okay. Warm is a good adjective. Both. It wasn't cold like it should have been. And the burning. It was pretty warm going down. It was just hot going down. So anyways, it goes in. It's whiskey. It's strong whiskey. But it's still not completely blowing your mouth type whiskey warm. I mean, it's warm, don't get me wrong. Again, you heard. But it's not, again, maybe I'm an alcoholic and I drink lots of whiskey and this is strong and would numb a normal man, but I got hair on my chest, bitches. Hold on a second. You know, fuck robocalls. Anyways, like literally, who the hell side note, let me finish my thoughts here before I forget them. So it goes down just warm. It goes in and it's warm. There's no honey. There's not a hint of honey I can taste. It's just warm whiskey. And it goes down, and it goes down slow. Now, I mean, it wasn't thick. It wasn't anything like that. It went down regular speed. But the warm flush, the warm burn down slow your esophagus. You know you're drinking 100 proof with this one. The other ones, you could fool yourself. There's some taste. The cinnamon was just warm because of cinnamon. But this was warm because of whiskey. This is a man's drink with a touch of honey. So, no, thank you. No, thank you. Like that, there's not with the other honeys or other flavored whiskeys in the past. They would be whiskey taste with a blank aftertaste. So I was expecting this to be strong with a honey aftertaste, but there's nothing there. It was just rough going down. In that, I wonder if it would have been better if it was properly chilled. But, oof. No, it's, oof. Excuse me. Getting already heartburn from this. Ah, dear Lord. Again, that's iced tea with a little bit of, Snapple in it. Okay, yeah, that's rough. That is rough. Now, it went down smooth enough. Yeah, believe me, you didn't witness anything. You didn't hear anything. Anyways, though, it did go down smooth enough, but it's the warm afterwards that really burned the bridge behind it. Literally, kind of like burning bridges. So, yeah, that was essentially does an old joking Pokemon Sword and Shield thing, and it's a common thing about, you know, be warned what you name your Pokemon. So they found one of the little early bird ones, and you know, it's a cute bird, peep peep, or whatever they called it. And then the next thing is Pokemon Fighter sends out peep peep, and the enemy one laughs ha ha ha, and then all of a sudden it's a giant murder bird named Peep Peep. That's what it is. It's called Honey, which is a nice sweet name. But Honey's going to punch you in the face. Yeah, so, like I said, nice name, nice idea, but rough execution. Knock you on your foot. Knock you on your ass. So, whew. Yeah, no, essentially, just think strong whiskey taste. Whatever you mix a strong whiskey with, you mix that with. There's no honey taste that I can taste myself. Like I said, there's no smell, there's no taste of honey. So now, assuming that I haven't caught COVID myself, but then I wouldn't taste the whiskey either, or the tea or anything else, or be able to smell my delicate skin. Road. Anyways. But yeah, no, that was a robocall. Now, what I'm talking about that is who's dumb enough to fall for some of those? It was literally one of these, and I listened once just for fun to see what it was. Is, well, after the election, the U.S. Tax Reserve has decided to forgive all delinquents. Okay, no. The election has nothing to do with what the IRS does. Yet, the election takes time to effect. The people who are elected and the policies that are elected usually don't go into effect till the start of next year at best. So who the hell is like, oh yeah, since Biden's in office now, or not even yet, now I can get my taxes forgiven and let me just call this number. No. Then again, it works. It has to work, otherwise they wouldn't do it. Now, admittedly, it's a robocall, so I mean, all they have to have is probably, I mean, it could just be a Raspberry Pi. They have somewhere that's doing this. And so it's not going to cost them much to have a robo-dialer. So again, there's low overhead, and you just have to have one idiot to actually make your profit back. So, anyways, that or the classic, hey, we've been trying to reach you about your car's warranty insurance. Everyone gets that one. What's weird is since I own a home, I get calls about, hey, I literally just got a voice message from this one. It's, hey, this is Lisa. I don't know if I got the right number, but I saw your property. I was wondering if you wanted a cash offer. Who? Yes, random person on a phone. Take my home for whatever price you think is good. I don't know. It must work at some level, maybe. What's weird is my phone is associated with my mom's contract. It's, again, if I stay on her contract, she gets a better deal. So, I pay her $90 a month to cover my end of the cell phone. So she occasionally gets calls about my property. So, like one time I came home, I was like, I got some weird calls about your house. They wanted to and had to explain to her, no, it's robocalls. She kind of figured that, but hilarious. So anyways, that, like my whole experience here lately, has been rough. I was expecting to be in St. Cloud today after setting up a lab. A laboratory, a calf lab. There you go. After setting that up, being in that hotel and sleeping. I was expected to sleep in today, but instead, I'm here backtracking, undoing all the hard work I did in the last couple days. So, perfect analogy for that honey. You expect one thing, but the reality is quite different and much rougher. Hey, it's an analogy for life in general, isn't it? What's weird is I tilt my head sometimes when talking. I gotta remember you guys are there. So, anyways, I need to order food, especially now that I took a shot of 100 proof whiskey. But I need to get something to eat in me, and then set up and maybe figure out if I'm leaving tomorrow at like 6 in the morning or what have you. So, but until then, I'll see you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully by then, it's a better day, it's a better time, and we're all in a better mood. But until then, I'll see you next time. Bye.